Hi, welcome to Scrap and Rabbit. This is Christine. Today I'm taking a break from working on my birdhouse tutorial. I want to make a few flowers and maybe some greeting cards. And I started looking at this Heartfelt Creations Regal Borders and Pockets die cut that I've had around for a few months now, but I haven't really had a chance to do anything with it. So I took it out yesterday and started playing around with it. It makes beautiful borders. And then I thought, I'd like to do something extra to make more use out of these dies. And I was able to find something. Now, some of you are probably already doing this, but I took my dies and I joined them together to make this. So instead of a border, I can use this on a greeting card that I'm working on. For example, I can have that like that, and then just stick my little flower in the middle there and do some embellishing and whatnot. And I thought this was kind of neat, and it's a great way to extend the border punches, the border dies. The other one I did too is then I trimmed around here to remove that, and I made this little circle. So that could also be used as a background for a flower, like that. And then I used my other die, and I made this one, which I think is really super pretty. Again, by joining them together. Now, I didn't do this exactly perfect, so I'm going to make another one. But again, I can use that and just layer a flower on there, or layer some other ones around the end and embellish it. So I thought that was kind of neat. I'm not sure if I could do much else by trimming. Maybe I could actually trim the sides here and have just the center part similar to this one. So I'll just quickly show you how I made this one. It's really simple. It's simple but a bit time consuming, because you want to try and be as accurate as possible when you're joining your two pieces together. So I'll just move these aside. So I started with this one, and I just taped my two pieces together. Whoops. So this is the edge that cuts at the top, and this just perforates the holes. So here's my first cut. I placed it on my cardstock, and I punched this like that, and I'm not tearing it out. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to reverse it, and I'm going to try and place it as straight as possible, like that. And I don't want to wreck any of the design here, so I will leave a little gap in between. Okay, so I've got this attached here. So I'm going to put my piece of wax paper in between, because there's a lot of little punchies on this one. And I run it through my Big Shot. So here's my design. Now these are neat because you can use these with flowers, so don't throw them out. You can always make use of them. This didn't come out very well, and the same thing with this. You can use that on your flowers as little embellishments. So I'm just gonna punch these out. I guess my wax paper didn't work very well. Okay. So I'm left with this. Now it's still joined on the side, so I'm going to cut those out. And I didn't put my edges flush together because it would have destroyed some of the pattern above. So let's just trim this like that. Actually, this has a little triangle sort of on the end. So I can trim that like that. And then the same thing on this side. Like that. So that would look pretty on a card. And I can put my little flower in the middle or on the edge or wherever. So that's just a little tip. If any of you have other ways of using these border punches, I'd really like to hear about it. Feel free to post a comment with your own tips. Thank you. Bye.